Freelancing is a great way to start your portfolio and get jobs and work from the comfort of your home. And one of my favorite freelancing sites is Odesk. And when I started Odesk, I was looking for tutorials on how to start on it, and I could never find any ones that were kind of like quick start guides, so that's what I'm going to give you today. So what I did is, when you go on Odesk, they will give you a link to sign up. I already clicked that and made all the changes I needed and got the email and things. Now we're going to set up our profile, and what we're given is these categories to select. And they have quite a few categories for whatever you want to do. I'm usually design and creative services, but you can do translation, software, coding, whatever you want. So I'm going to go to design and creative services, and they'll give you these tags. And what you want to do is click the ones that pertain to you. So you could do logo design, graphic design. If you also do audio production, you could do that, animation, etc. And you want to save and continue. Here you can link up different sites that you may have your portfolio on, or other work that you've done, such as DeviantArt. You could have artwork, graphic design, etc. Your photo is probably one of the more important things of your profile, because it's the first impression that someone sees, and they see if you're professional looking and things like that. And I don't recommend uploading a logo or anything of your business. People want to see faces of who they're hiring. And here you want to type in what you want your title to be and services you offer. So I could type in graphic design services. And you can also type in previous works you've done, how much experience you have, stuff like that. And I recommend filling out all of this, even if it says optional, because that's going to bring more people to your profile. Next, what we're given is our experience level. And obviously Odesk has us rate ourselves, which can sometimes be inaccurate if people are just trying to get jobs. But what I recommend is being as accurate as possible again, because there are job opportunities for every single level of this. Entry level people are looking for like low rates and things like that. And you could basically put this if you're really experienced and have low rates, but I recommend putting expert because people look at that more. But entry level is for if you're just starting out and you don't really know your rates yet. I recommend this. Here if you have some experience, and here if you have over 5 years of experience and you have a really nice portfolio. Here, employment history if you have any, education, certification. Your portfolio, besides your profile picture, is one of the most important pieces on your profile. This is going to showcase all the work that you've done in the past and the best work that you want your client to see. For setting your hourly rate, I recommend setting it at a flat 10. And after that, once we set up our profile, we're going to go and browse other freelancers and see what they charge, and then we can see their work and we can set it accordingly. If you already have an hourly rate that you're set at, feel free to enter that. Here you enter your address. This is pretty self-explanatory. This is also going to help narrow the search down for clients to select freelancers that they might want to employ. Now that we've entered all our information, and I recommend you go through everything and you upload photos that you need, and you input correct information, that you submit for review. This is so Odesk doesn't get spam accounts and things like that. So I'm not going to submit this account for review because I'm not going to use this account. I will hop on my real account and I will show you around Odesk. Once your profile has been reviewed and accepted, they give you more opportunities to add content to your profile for the client to view. On your profile, you can also submit a video, and this can explain what you do for your clients and maybe the process that you go through. I don't have one for graphic design because I probably would just be sharing my screen, so it would be boring for the client, and I don't think it would give me an advantage in applying for jobs. Here you can refine your skills and add even more. And down here, most important, the portfolio. This is how you add things. You click this little add icon, and here you want to put in the project title, the description. Oh, now they have what client this was for. That's really cool. I haven't seen that yet. Here's the thumbnail for what the person's going to see right when they click on your profile, and you can narrow it down to the category and stuff like that. What I also recommend is getting a portfolio that is separate from Odesk, because this you can add right into your cover letter and people can click on the link instead of going to your portfolio. And I found this is easier and clients like it a lot more. So I use Carbon Made, and Carbon Made's really good. They give you like a free little template and you can upload your portfolio items and things like that. You can categorize it, you can do contact and about, and here you can just copy the link, and once you type your cover letter you can just paste that, or if they're requesting a portfolio, it's perfect for that. Alright, so now we're searching for jobs. So this can get a little confusing, so I'm going to take you step by step through this. We have the category. So if you do graphic design, you're going to be in design and multimedia. And here are all the other categories. We have web development, sales and marketing, translation, etc., etc. So select which one of these your expertise generally falls under. And it's going to give us these subcategories. And this is going to make it easy for us to find the right job for us. So we have logo design and we have graphic design, but we want both of these to be selected, so we're going to select this. And it's going to refresh the jobs for us. And now we have about 1,400 jobs that we can look at, combining these numbers together. And if we look here, we can see all these different jobs. And we can sort by newest, which is what you want. You don't want old jobs, because some people just don't look at them anymore. We can see people are looking for t-shirt designs, websites, and stuff like that. And here we can see this says hourly, and it says expert, and this is why we selected expert. And it shows you, I'm willing to pay higher rates for the most experienced freelancers. So here it also tells you how long they want this job to maybe be carried out, or how short of a time they want this job to be filled. And this is when they posted it, and that's important to see. If it's more than like a month or a couple weeks, I recommend not even submitting a cover letter for it, because those people probably are inactive or something like that. This is important under here, client, new, and everything like that. If the client has already submitted a payment method and it's verified and they've submitted a PayPal or credit card or whatever, it will be green. This shows us that the client is new and they do not have a payment method submitted. And this is very, very important, particularly if you are submitting work that cannot be watermarked or something like that. Graphic design, it can be watermarked, but you still have to be really, really careful. But for hourly, Odesk guarantees payment. So you don't have to worry about that. When you see an hourly job, Odesk guarantees payment. And Odesk has a really nice app that tracks time when you have hourly jobs. And I will show that to you. The Odesk Team app is the app that you can download that makes it really easy for you to track time for hourly jobs. Once you download it, it shows you the contracts that you have open, which is when clients hire you. And what you can do is select that contract and you just start the time, and the client knows that you've started your job and they can message you through there. And I believe they can even see what you're working on. So this makes it really, really easy to track your time, and this guarantees your payment for hourly jobs. Let's say we don't want an hourly job. We want something that we can just have a fixed price for, and we don't have to worry about tracking hours or things like that. Down here we see job type, and we want to not click hourly. So we click hourly and it gets rid of the check mark. And as you can see, there's not many hourly jobs on Odesk right now. So I wouldn't apply to this because it's 2 months ago. But we can see that people have an estimated budget, and what you want to do is you want to type in a number that's equal to that or lower to that. But we want to find a client that preferably has some payment method verified. Further down, we can see client history, no hires, 10 plus hires. It's really good to kind of go for the 1 to 9 or the 10 plus. Another thing that is extremely important is to read the entire description of a job. If you submit a cover letter and you are not qualified, you are not going to get the job. And Odesk limits the amount of applications you can submit per month, and it's 20 if you have all of the credentials down and everything. So I recommend going over the description and seeing, can I submit the quality work that they want? If it's no, do not apply to them. If it's yes, apply to them. And what you want to do after reading the description, you want to customize your cover letter exactly for this job. You want to submit portfolio projects relevant to this job and stuff like that. Solidifies your chance of getting hired by this person. I hope you enjoyed this quick start on Odesk. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comments below, and I could even make a series about Odesk and go more in depth on different strategies for getting jobs and other things that all go into Odesk and your experience. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more quality videos.